Ladies and gentlemen, with all of this preparation happening for the Skyblock levels update, the admins have decided to throw us a bit of a curveball and show us that the release may not be as smooth as we anticipated. My name is Derailious and welcome back to Skyblock News. Let's launch right into it. Before we begin here, I just want to recommend that you join my Discord down below, as it's the best place to keep up with my content, and I'm going to be hosting a ton of giveaways down there. On top of this, we're likely going to be doing some sort of vlog situation for the channel members of this channel, and I'm going to be streaming much more often over the coming days and weeks. Now, onto the video. The first major piece of news we have is on the main network, and that is the fact that the Lost Adventurer has moved once again. As you can see, he's now in the basement of the tavern, right next to Maddox, and his text has changed as well. It no longer says searching for home, rather preparing for it, and he has, well, you know, a pretty good set of armor on. On top of this, when you click him and you actually go to his dialogue tree, he now has new options of dialogue for the end and for the high level. I think this is pretty interesting that this story keeps on evolving with the Lost Adventurer. The fact that this is something that we're looking forward to week on week with him moving around a bunch is pretty nice. I'm thinking this is going to still be related to either the Rift or the Calamity that was talked about a long time ago now. This was about a month ago. But it is really nice to see him still be around and now continuing to gear up. Really cool stuff here. Now for the information that's going to form the crux of this video. If I hit tab, you can see that I'm not really having any levels next to me. Now you might be saying, well, you're probably on the main network, but you'd be wrong. I'm on the Alpha network. The Alpha network no longer has Skyblock levels or anything related to it. Some people were thinking that this was because they wanted to test something else. And if you go to the blacksmith, you might be able to see the reason why. You see, if you go to the Essence Guide and click on Crimson Essence and then scoot over a few pages, you'll see the Infernal Hollow Armor. Hollow Armor is this new set that is supposedly going to be related to the Kudra revamp. On top of this, there's a new Hollow Wand that's talked about here. All of this stuff is pretty interesting, and it's supposedly supposed to be the support set that we never got when the Crimson Isles dropped. Really nice stuff to see here though, and hopefully we get an update on this soon. Aside from the fact that the new Kudra revamp items are pretty cool and are likely going to be added to the game sometime soon, since that was one of the updates that was said to be coming out soon, I'm a little concerned about the fact that the Alpha Network just straight up removed the levels update. Now, this could just be a minor thing. It could just be that they wanted to test a bug that may happen specifically because of levels, so they decided to remove it temporarily to see what the issue is, or it could be that they want to eventually move it to the main server, and they could do that fairly soon. However, if they really wanted to do that, wouldn't you expect them to keep the Alpha Network closed, or if they had it open, have Skyblock levels on there? If Skyblock levels is going to become part of the main game, you'd expect the base build of the game, which is what I'm assuming they're trying to do here, to have Skyblock levels included. It just feels really weird to me that they're not necessarily having it on, and also that they're not talking about it. You would think that if maybe an issue happened, they would bring it back up and maybe make a post or something about that, or something of that nature. Another thing that's a little weird is that you can't access any other island other than the hub, and also the private island that you obviously have. This makes me think it could be connected to Garden. I mean, Garden is something that's supposed to be accessed specifically from your private island, but at the same time, there are so many things going on right now, and so many updates that have been planned, that we really have no clue what's going to be happening over the next few days. I will, however, keep you guys updated. The next few weeks are shaping up to be a pretty interesting bunch in the world of Skyblock. However, I will be keeping you guys updated whenever anything major happens. Overall though, my name is Derailious. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and look to the future, fellas, because I will see you then.